So here we have a trigonometry word problem. While sitting in the boat feeling seasick, Bjorn decides to distract himself by measuring the angle of elevation to the top of the cliff, which rises perpendicularly from the sea. He measures the angle of elevation as 52 degrees. How high above the water is the top of the cliff if Bjorn is 1,600 feet away from the base of the cliff? Round your answer to 2 decimal places. So let's draw a picture of what's going on. We have some water, and we have Bjorn in a ship in the water, and we have a cliff. So the angle, the cliff rises perpendicularly, so we can make a right angle here. And then the angle of elevation is 52 degrees. So the angle of elevation is measured from the horizontal. You draw the horizontal line first, and then you draw a line of elevation from that. So that would be our angle of elevation, 52 degrees. Whoops, didn't want that to happen. Okay, 52 degrees here. Then we want to know how high above the water is the top of the cliff. So we'll draw X over here. And Bjorn is 1,600 feet away from the base of the cliff. So 1,600 feet here. So since we have a right triangle, we can use right triangle trigonometry with our SOHCAHTOA. Remember SOHCAHTOA, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, tangent is opposite over adjacent. So we better identify the lengths of these sides here. Are they opposite, hypotenuse, or adjacent? Now, the hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle. So here's our hypotenuse here. And then the adjacent side forms the angle you're interested in. So we're interested in the 52 degree angle. So the adjacent side forms that angle along with the hypotenuse. That's because adjacent means next to. Okay, so that leaves the opposite side over here. So opposite 52 degrees is X. So what 2 sides are we interested in? We're interested in the 1,600 foot side, which is adjacent, and X, the opposite. So which function uses opposite and adjacent? That's right, tangent. So we will write tangent of 52 degrees equals opposite over adjacent. So for us, that would be a X over 1,600. So I can multiply both sides of the equation by 1,600. Now we'll put that in the calculator. When we do, we get 2047.91. So 2047.91 feet. Now if you didn't get 2047.91 feet, check your calculator mode. You need to be in degree mode. Notice the little degree symbol. If you're using a degree symbol, you have to have your calculator mode set at degrees, not radians.